Hi guys, this is Veldrin on the Galactic Holonet, and this is the first of 3 video reports from our local store championship in Malmö, Sweden. On the left we have Rasmus, who is playing Soontir Fel with Push the Limit and a hull upgrade. He's got a patrol leader with a rebel captive and an Omicron Group Pilot with Darth Vader. He finished 5th after 4 rounds of Swiss, and he's up against Fredrik on the right, who finished 4th after the Swiss rounds, and he's also playing Soontir Fel, this time only with Push the Limit. Then he has Commander Kenkirk with Predator, Engine Upgrade, Rebel Captive and Ysanne Isard, and finally has an Academy Pilot in a TIE Fighter. Rasmus setting up his patrol leader here in the bottom left corner. His approach has been pretty straightforward throughout the Swiss rounds. He uses the shuttle and just heads for the enemy, trying to get as many shots off and uses a Vader before the shuttle dies. Same thing, getting the patrol leader in close, shooting as much as he can and hoping someone will fire back at him and get stressed, while he uses Soontir as the flanker he was meant to be, arc dodging and hitting the important enemy targets where it hurts the most. Fredrik sets up his decimator in the opposite corner. He's probably going to try a more subtle approach, trying to arc dodge with his decimator as it has engine upgrade. And then when Kenkirk's ability hits in, together with Isard, he'll have one agility and a free evade action every turn unless he's stressed, so that patrol leader with Rebel Captive will be troublesome. He'll probably also use his Soontir to try to get out of arc, and the Academy to simply, bump, maybe prevent enemy Soontir or enemy Decimator to get their actions. And if he can do that, he'll probably be able to hit them really hard with Kenkirk or his Soontir. We also see the alternate art cards used by both players here of Soontir, so that's pretty nice. You can see Fredrik's clearly. And that's Rasmus Soontir setting up next to his shuttle, checking so he can maneuver easily between those 2 asteroids. We had 24 players, we had 23, and then I as the TO decided to play as well to make sure that no one had to buy, sit idle watching everyone else have fun. Unfortunately, one of the players had to drop after 1 round as his wife got ill, and then I dropped as well, so making sure again there weren't any buys, so no one had to be idle. The one game I got to play was against Fredrik in the first round, and it was an extremely even game. It was his Decimator, Kenkirk, versus my Whisper, and we both had Rebel Captive, so we just kept shooting at each other and stressing each other out. And when he finally took out Whisper, Kenkirk was down to his last 2 remaining hulls, I believe, and he, during the game, passed through asteroids 3 times, I think, and didn't take a single hit, so that game was really close, so I'm happy I gave Fredrik a good game with my fun to play list. The rounds are 70 minutes. We played 4 rounds of Swiss, as I said earlier, and then cut to top 8. We had 1 player who went 4-0 in the Swiss, and then we had the last place, number 8, was the best of the players who went 2 wins, 2 losses. So that last round was a real competition between all those 2 and 1 players to see who could get that final position to get into the cut. And as we are located in the most southern part of Sweden, we had a few visitors from Denmark just across the bridge to Copenhagen. We had 5 Danish players. That was pretty cool, and they did quite well, as you'll see in the upcoming games. We had 3 of the Danish players qualify among top 8. Okay, here we go. Okay. the academy is supposed to go first here, so Fredrik's academy moves forward 3. Focusing. And then it's the Omicron with Vader, the Doom Shuttle, going 3 straight, heading between the asteroid in the center, just maybe gunning for the enemy Soontir here, because Vader is really good at crippling Soontir if he just gets one shot in and give him that crit, especially since Fredrik Soontir only has push limit, no hull upgrade, no shield upgrade. And then it's the patrol leader, 4 straight forward, converging together with the shuttle on the center of the board here. So will be interesting to see. Here Fredrik moves Kenkirk 4 straight ahead. Maybe trying to cut in between that corner asteroid and the center ones, or maybe just keep going and then turning in next turn again. Let's see, he boosts forward straight, so he's probably going to cut in just behind that center asteroid next turn. And Fredrik has initiative, so his Soontir moves first, which is something Rasmus picked, so he can arc dodge with his Soontir in the end, as they are at the same points. And Rasmus won the initiative decision, so to speak. And Rasmus Soontir moves straight ahead, cutting in just in front of his own patrol leader here, and then a boost, skirting the asteroids and also gunning for the center of the board. So it looks like Rasmus is heading towards the enemy Soontir with all his ships, as Soontir might be the biggest issue here. Okay, on to round 2. The academy tie, 3 hard turns in, trying to get a shot at enemy Soontir, imagine, but he's really exposed if the Vader shuttle just idles ahead. Let's see what he does. He goes, another 3 straight forward. Rasmus is not putting on the brakes here, he's just gunning straight forward. So if he misses Soontir here, at least he will be able to cripple the enemy academy pilot. The patrol leader there is at a 3 bank to the right, overtaking his own Soontir and making sure that the enemy Soontir can't cut to the left without being in his range, probably. Kenkirk, let's see, he's doing a 3 straight. Oh, he's completely circling the asteroid field here, so he'll be out of range, I believe. Maybe if he boosts, we'll see. Oh yeah, he does a boost. And I still think he will be out of range of that Omicron pilot. And if he has a shot, it's obstructed and range 3. Fredrik's Soontir here, and that's a 3 turn. No, a 1 turn. 1 turn to the left. That's it's close both to the shuttle and the decimator. That's not where Fredrik wants to be. So he tries to boost away, hopefully putting him out of reach of Omicron and the Vader crew. I don't think there's any chance evading the decimator though. We'll see if he turtles up here. He did 1 action. Let's see if he uses push the limit to barrel roll or focus evade. I guess that's what he's thinking about. I think I would barrel roll left as forward as possible. And then get the focus, hopefully being out of range of Vader shuttle and only taking shots from the decimator if any. Or maybe he gambles that he's out of reach of Vader shuttle already. Let's see. Yeah, he evades and gets focus from the stress. And then it's Rasmus Soontir, 2 straight ahead. And that means he's got a shot at either enemy tie here. So he'll probably focus and evade. Or maybe a boost towards enemy Soontir. Yeah, he focus evaded and got a free focus as well. And combat begins. Looks like range 2. Maybe range 3. Tricky to decide here. They're calling me, the TO, for a judgment call here. Here I come. I do believe I'm deciding it's a range 3 since the range ruler wasn't on Fredrik Soontir's base. Let's see. That's 1 hit and a crit. And yeah, so it was range 3. So he needs to spend the focus to avoid or evade. So next up is Kenkirk, and he is unable to shoot. So then it's the patrol leader. And I guess he has range 3 as well. And let's see. That's using the focus for 2 hits. And Fredrik comes up with 2 evades. And finally, the Doom Shuttle. Ooh, he's got reach, so he will at least get a crit here if he uses Vader. So that's 3 hits with the focus. And Fredrik doesn't get enough. He uses his evade, but he still gets a hit and a crit. And it's a direct hit. So Soontir is down, so he's lost his Soontir before he'd even taken a shot. That's really not how you want to start the game. Okay, let's see what they do in round 3. The Academy tie, 3 hard turns straight towards the shuttle. And he bumps it. And next is the Doom Shuttle. That is full stop. Yep. And then it's the patrol leader, and the patrol leader does a 1 straight, so he'll still have a shot at the Academy tie. Range 2 shot, I believe. We forgot to take an action, maybe. And then it's Kenkirk, and Kenkirk hard turns 3 in behind the enemy. Probably be able to get a shot at the Doom Shuttle this turn. Let's see what action Fredrik decides to take here. I guess he'll target lock, or maybe he's thinking about boosting in to get closer. He decides to focus, and then it's Soontir, and Soontir is doing a 4 straight, that is green, so he clears his stress from last turn. Gets in behind the enemy tie and out of range of Kenkirk. So he'll probably boost here. So he can get around as quickly as possible without needing a K-turn. Looks like he's not taking any action. So Kenkirk shoots the Doom Shuttle. That should be range 2. So that's 2 hits using Predator and nothing. So 2 shields of the Doom Shuttle. So then it's the patrol leader here on the Academy tie, also range 2 I believe. And that's 1 crit I believe, and 1 evade. So that's onto dials then, and here is the next round. And let's start with the Academy tie, who goes 4s. I believe it's a 4K. Getting in behind the shuttle. Yep. And then it is the Doom shuttle, and he does a 1 bank to the left, clearing his stress and slowly preparing to come back and maybe get another shot in this game. If there's something the shuttle is really bad at, it's turning around here, especially when you only have a Doom shuttle, no engine upgrade, no advanced sensors. And the patrol leader hard turns 3, and that just might land him on the asteroid. It looks like that, yes. And nothing. But he won't be able to shoot if Kenkirk gets in range. And then it is Kenkirk. And he does a 2 bank. In behind his own TIE fighter. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, he bumps. So next up is Soontir. He does a K-turn here. Well, he's far away since Kenkirk did not close the distance. So he can afford to turn 0, getting a stress, and then clearing it again, going back forward. So Kenkirk fires first here on the Doom shuttle. So that's 2 hits, and Predator for 3 hits. Range 3, so 1 evade from the focus. So that's the last shield of the shuttle and 1 hit. So only 4 hull points left. And then it's the Academy tie. Range 2, I think. Or 3. See? No, 1. So nothing. And that was that turn then. So the Academy pilot clears his stress with a 2 bank, heading after the Doom shuttle. And he takes a focus. The Omicron pilot does a hard 2 to the left and gets stress. Desperately trying to get around and get back into the fight again here. Next up is the patrol leader, and he got a hard turn 2. No, it's a 2 bank. Or 3 bank, even. Heading in behind his own shuttle. And he'll be able to get a good shot at the Academy tie there. And double checking the asteroid that they bumped. Placing it back in the corner. And next up is Kenkirk. And Kenkirk. Oh, is it in between 2 or? Tricky to see here. Or he's just going to do whatever it says or what he intended. Well, they figure it out. He made a 1 forward. And I'm predicting a boost here to the left. Trying to get closer and maybe have a shot. Yep. It's just what Fredrik does. And here comes Soontir's move. I didn't really catch that. Let's see what he does. I'm guessing a 3 straight maybe. Looks like that. Clears his stress and gets him past the decimator. Yep. And he'll probably be able to have a shot at the Academy tie or Kenkirk. Well, Kenkirk will probably out of range, so the Academy tie it is. That's range 3 maybe, range 2, we'll see. Range 3, he picked up 4 green dice, and that's 1 hit, 2 hits with the focus. And the Academy tie pilot evades, and then we're checking range from Kenkirk, but no. That means it's the patrol leader firing at the Academy as well, so that's range 3, another one. See if you can get through those green evade dice of Fredrik. And that's 2 hits. And evaded with the focus action. So the Academy pilot shoots at the shuttle. Yeah, unobstructed. So nothing. And that will move us to the next turn. The Academy tie, 1 turns to the right, hoping to get a shot at Soontir here. And he focuses. And next up is the Doom Shuttle, that will get a 1 green bank to the left, clearing stress. Forever left outside of the fighting. Vader must be furious with the pilot. Patrol leader is next. And it does a 2 hard turn to the left. Awfully close to the Academy tie here. That will be a nice range 1 shot. And takes a focus action. Kenkirk. Also a 2 hard turn here. Heading for enemy Soontir. And takes a focus action. And then Soontir 2 banks to the left. So that'll be range 1 shots in exchange between Kenkirk and Soontir. So I guess Soontir is going to turtle up here, focus wide for a bonus focus. Yep, that's what happens. So Soontir is going to shoot first here, so it's going to be 4 red dice versus 0 green. And that looks like it's going to hurt. That's 4 hits. So that will be all the shields from Commander Kenkirk, but not enough to trigger Ysanne, Isard or Kenkirk's ability. And then Kenkirk fires back. Predator. And then that's 4 hits. Using the focus, yes. And 1 evade. And then another evade from the token. So 2 hits to Soontir. That means he's down to 2 hull, as he has a hull upgrade. Okay, so now it's the patrol leader. And Rasmus is probably deciding if he's going to go for Kenkirk or for the academy tie. So yeah, he keeps focusing on the enemy decimator here. Close range. Two, I think. One crit. And let's see, it's a blind pilot. Then it's the academy tie. Going for Soontir, and that's 1 hit, and evaded, since he has focus token. That means we're on to the next round. And we also need to remember now that Kenkirk has a blinded pilot, so he won't be able to shoot at all next turn. Okay, the academy tie starts. That's 3 bank, bumps into the back of Soontir. Maybe do that to keep the enemy decimator from getting actions if he hard turns to the left. And the Vader shuttle hard turns, and well, the stress should have been removed since it did a 1 bank last turn, so they just didn't see it back there. Okay, and the patrol leader hard turns. No, he just does 1 straight, avoiding the bump from the tie there. That's good play, and the Vader shuttle will actually have a shot again here. Focus on the patrol leader, and Kenkirk's up, and he does a 4 straight, getting past both Soontir and his own TIE fighter. They need to remove the academy tie here to make sure they move correctly. And Kenkirk focuses. And then we have Soontir, who 2 turns to the right, clearing his stress. He attempts a right boost, but that won't work. The asteroid's in the way. So let's see if he turtles up or if he tries to barrel roll in so he can get a shot. Yeah, he barrel rolls to the right, so he'll have Kenkirk in arc here. So Soontir barrel rolls to avoid the rock, and since Kenkirk can't shoot, as he has a blinded pilot, it doesn't matter if he's really close, as long as the academy tie can't shoot. So that means the patrol leader shoots first, and he gets, using the focus, for 3 hits, or 2 hits and a crit. And 1 evade, and 1 evade from Isard. He got a minor explosion, and that's a crit result, so nothing happens. And then also a stress to the patrol leader from Rebel Captain. Okay, they called over me, the TO, to see if it's in arc with my laser here, so Vader Shuttle can shoot the Academy type. Range 3, I guess. So 3 attacks, which was done 3 hits, and 1 evade, so 2 hits, and then he uses Vader, so the Academy tie is dead. And it also means that the Doom Shuttle is down to 2 hull. Okay, the Doom Shuttle does a 1 bang to the left, clearing its stress, bumping into the decimator, or looks like it. Patrol leader is next, and he does a 3 bang to the right, getting past the Doom Shuttle. I want to stay at range from the enemy Kenkirk here, so. And he's next, and Kenkirk does a 3 hard turn to the left, which means Vader Shuttle is out of the combat once again, and probably for the last time. He boosts with Kenkirk, so he'll be able to shoot at either the Doom Shuttle or the enemy Decimator here. And then it's Soontir, and Soontir does a 1 hard turn to the right, so he's got a shot at the enemy Decimators again, and this time it's going to be range 3 through a rock, so he'll be pretty safe on his own, so he just takes a focus, and the free evade from Isard. No, might be range 2 without a rock there, I don't know. See what they call the closest to closest, should be through an asteroid. And as Soontir shoots at the Rebel captive carrying Decimator, he will get his stress and a second focus. And here comes that great TO, me, and tells them that yes, it should be through the rock. So Kenkirk gets 2 green dice. Gets stress and another focus, yeah. And that means 3 hits with one of those focus, and 1 focus on defense. Let's see if he decides to spend it or not. Oh, he didn't have a focus, he boosted, so 2 more hits on Kenkirk. So Kenkirk fires. Back at Soontir. 3 versus 4, I guess. And he gets 2 hits. Predator, well, still just 2. And that's evaded. Okay, the Omicron Pilot stays still. And the patrol leader, 2 banks to the right, staying close to the enemy decimator, and focus. And Kenkirk, just 3 bank to the left, fitting nicely between the big asteroid, the enemy decimator and the Omicron Pilot, but it will be range 1 shots between the decimators, and Kenkirk will probably be on the losing end as he has already taken 4 damage. Soontir Fel is next, doing a 4 straight, that is green, so it clears the stress. And boosts to the right, trying to get as far away from Kenkirk as possible, as he only has 2 hull left, so doesn't want any pot shots from Kenkirk to blow up Soontir here. And then he decides to evade, I guess, and get stressed, and another focus. So Kenkirk will be shooting here, so Kenkirk on the patrol leader. And Predator for 4 hits, so all the shields are gone from the patrol leader. And the patrol leader fires back, gets a stress from rebel captive, as did Kenkirk from the rebel captive on the patrol leader. And 2 hits, it looks like. Only 1 evade die. Nope. So 1 hit goes through. No, it was a crit. This is the one that reduces his agility. And that was that turn. Okay, here we go again. Doom Shuttle. 1 banks to the left, clears the stress. Takes a focus, I guess, in case he gets an incoming fire. And the patrol leader. 2 bank to the right. Hoping to stay close to the enemy decimator. And focus. And Kenkirk. Two straight. Clears his stress. And tries to fix his... I guess it was... Yeah, tried to fix the lowered agility there, and it looks like he failed. And Soontir 2 turns to the right, clears his stress. Boosts to the right as well, coming around, so next turn he can have a shot at Kenkirk. Combat begins, free evade action from Isard, range 2 I guess, on the patrol leader. So here comes, looks like, what, Predator first? No help there. So 2 crits I believe. Well, 1 crit, and then shoots back. Nothing. Uses 1 evade and gets another crit. So the crit he got in the previous round was the one that can't take actions from his action bar, I guess. And now he loses his agility here, or reduces it with 1. Okay, so no, it made his pilot skill 0, so he goes first here. So Kenkirk moves, tries to fix it, but fails since it was an eye. And then he's moving his patrollier. I guess he took them in the wrong order. He should have been moving the Lambda here, but I don't think that'll matter. And the Lambda does a 2 turn and gets stressed. But it just might get another shot at that decimator, especially now that Kenkirk is pilot skill 0. Soontir does a 5 straight. Just maybe he bumps. It looks like he bumps his shuttle, but there will be no shot on it at him this turn, so it doesn't really matter. Gets the free evade from Ysanne and checking range, and nope, there will be no shots. So Kenkirk goes first, as is still pilot skill 0, and he 2 turns to the left, which means the Vader shuttle might get a shot in here if he can't fix his crit. And nope, another eyeball there, which means the Vader shuttle will get 1 more shot if it 1 banks. The patrol leader got the same crit, so he's also pilot skill 0, but Fredrik here has initiative, so that's why. 1 straight, slowly getting back into the fight with the patrol leader. The Omicron does a 1 bank to the right, loses its stress, and will be able to get 1 more shot off on Kenkirk here. Guess he's going to focus. Yes. And Soontir does a 2 straight, staying at range 3. 2 straight, staying at range 3 of the Kenkirk here. I don't know if he has him in arc though. We'll see what Rasmus decides to do here, if he barrel rolls to the right back or tries to boost. Or he barrel rolls away and then boosts. We'll see. So, barrel roll left. And then proceeds to boost right. Catching the enemy decimator in arc here, and as he's now stressed, he gets a focus. And free evade from Isard. And Soontir is going to shoot first, and that means he's going to get a second stress here as well. Yep, here he comes. Second stress. And the second focus. In case that Kenkirk shoots back at Soontir. So, focus. 2 hits and a crit, I believe. 1 evade. And Isard, so 1 crit goes through. And that looks like a direct hit. So that means shooting at the Vader shuttle. Doing 1 more damage, 1 crit. I think they've missed that the Vader shuttle should have shot first, but since it didn't die, doesn't matter. So he fires back here, 2 hits. And 1 evade, so 1 more damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then he uses Vader for another crit. So as we approach round 13, Fredrik has a severely damaged Kenkirk versus an almost untouched patrol leader and Soontir with 2 hull. So, yeah, round 13 here. Okay, and the patrol leader moves first, so I guess Kenkirk fixed the crit. I don't know why they moved him first before. Or they just forgot it though. So, patrol leader lands on an asteroid. And suffers 1 damage. And then we're moving on to Kenkirk. Kenkirk does a 5, I think it should be a 4 straight. Maybe they mixed the dials up or something. Yeah, it looks like that. I'm just double checking here. Yeah, they had mixed them up, but Fredrik gets to do the 4 straight because it was obviously the one he was thinking of. And we'll see what happens with Soontir momentarily. Okay, Soontir does a 2 bank, clears 1 of the stress tokens, which will leave him in a pretty precarious situation. A range 1 shot from Kenkirk here could kill him since he has no tokens. Okay. Combat begins with a free evade and Predator for a lot of hits. And 3 evades. So he takes just 1 crit. Can Soontir survive this? I can't see what crit it is, but it appears he's still alive. Yeah. So 3 hits and the hull upgrade is keeping him alive. The patrol leader, 1 banks to the left, closing in on Kenkirk here, trying to finish him off. I think Kenkirk has 10 hits. One of them is a direct hit, so 10 total. And Kenkirk hard turns 2 to the left toward the enemy decimator. And Soontir three banks to the left, getting away, trying to stay alive with his last hull point here. And combat begins with a free evade. So Kenkirk gets a stress. I'm shooting at the rebel captive. And 1 hit. And then Predator. So 1 more hit to the patrol leader, who still have about 8 hit points left. And it fires back. Nothing. But still gets a stress from Kenkirk's rebel captive. We're getting close to the end here, I guess. Fredrik probably knows that his Kenkirk has a very slim chance here of pulling off a victory. If he could kill Soontir without dying himself, he'll pull off a win here, but I don't see how the patrol leader will keep missing. So we'll see what they do now in the next turn. So the patrol leader first. Hard turns 2 to the left, cutting off the other decimator here. Probably causing a bump this turn and then shooting again next turn. So yeah, he's not going to get past there, so we'll have a bump. Soontir, 2 bank to the right, and clearing stress. I'm wondering if the crit he took is the one that turns hard turns into red maneuvers. Well, that's crippling to an interceptor. It needed 2 hard turns that are green. But he cleared the stress. And let's see if he boosts around or if he's happy to stay where he is. Yeah, he was happy to stay, so they're setting dials for the next turn here. This is probably going to be the last one if the patrol leader just gets his hits through. Waiting for the Soontir dial to be placed. Okay, patrol leader goes 2 bank to the right, clears the stress. I think it was double stress, so that was why he wanted 1 round of bumpy. It might still be. And he bumped Kenkirk when he moved him, so they said to put him back so we can put Kenkirk in the right spot here. And yeah, Kenkirk goes for Soontir here, because if he could kill Soontir, he still has a chance to win, because Kenkirk is worth way more points. But he still didn't manage to fix his crit there. So that means when Soontir shoots first, he's probably gonna finish off the Kenkirk. So Soontir takes the focus, and then he shoots. Well, Isard gives a free evade, and then he had blinded pilot, so he just... Okay, that's a risky move. And Kenkirk shoots at Soontir. So this is still a game. That looked like 3 hits. But the patrol hero can still finish him off. So Soontir's defense roll is looking good. There are evades and eyes everywhere, and since he has focus from shooting at the captive from the stress, he survives. And here comes the patrol leader, range 3. I think he needs 2 hits to get 3 to kill it, and that's 3. And as there are no evades because he has 0 agility from the crit, he's destroyed. And Rasmus wins and moves on. So thank you for watching, and I hope you will watch the semifinals and finals as well. This is Veldring signing off.